Welcome to my second video. I'm going to do a recap of today's trade that I took. Today is February 24th. Okay, so the trade I took was on the 32nd. I took it based off of this 30-second for value gap that was inverted. I didn't just take it based off of the inversion though. I took it because we retraced this bullish impulse to about 50% of it, and then we inverted that gap, right? But I was bullish from long before, and I was patiently waiting for my move. I was bullish from this point where London low was taken, and the closure that we had here of this 15-minute candle, we inverted this gap here. We were respecting this bullish gap here on the 4-hour. When we came into the day, we had inverted this 4-hour gap here, and I liked how we closed this candle here, right? So we had a bullish inversion after, and we also left a bullish fair value gap, and then this was a nice wick that the candle left without disrespecting this. So when I came into the day, I was anticipating us potentially going here and toward the previous day's high, which we have here. Let me point that out. And if my mouse sounds loud, my computer mouse, I apologize for that. We have previous day's high right there, pretty close to it. And I apologize for any other type of background noise. I'm shooting from my iPhone again. But yeah, back to the trade recap. So what else did I see? We also had an inversion on the hourly, but by this point, I was pretty, by the time I saw the 4-hour, I was pretty confident that that's where we'd go. Let's see. Okay, so I missed my move initially. This is where I executed. I executed on Michael's chart, of course, right? Here are my executions, and where I bought and where I exited. I marked up my chart on the regular NQ chart, and I'll show you what I was anticipating. I initially missed my entry. This was a little thing I was writing here when I was in the trade, because I got you know, I was getting a little concerned because we might go lower, but regardless, I decided to stay in the trade because I had conviction in it, and I can't get scared out of all of my positions. So I wrote myself this little message and to share later, probably on my whatever I post on Instagram. No matter what happens, I'm proud of this setup and my management of this setup, right? So I missed my initial entry. My initial entry was supposed to be, I had this, see, I had the same setup marked up here that I ended up taking up here. I just had to wait. I was waiting for a retracement into this 15-minute / 5-minute range into the fair value gap. But then we had this 5-minute bearish fair value gap that was holding price. I didn't want to take a long until we broke that. So, but once we broke it, I didn't really like the way we were moving. It seemed like price was moving a little bit slow. Here we have the break, but looking back, I could have taken my trade here at 10:21 a.m. The reason why I didn't take the 5-minute break was because the stop loss was too big for me. It would have been, if I had taken the 5-minute break, entry would have been there, and my stop would have had to be like somewhere over here, which was like 87 points. which I didn't want. Let me go back here. Boom. But as I was looking back at price while I was waiting for my other setup to form, I realized that I could have entered off of this fair value gap creation right here as well once we inverted, and that would have been a nice play. It would have given me my move for the day, but I missed it, and that's okay. I thought we were gonna hit the liquidity I was looking at before I got off the charts, and I'm sorry, I thought we were gonna hit it before I got my setup, but that didn't end up happening. Thankfully, I got a retracement before the liquidity point hit. So I waited for some sort of retracement. I was waiting for, so I had a feeling that this might be too much to ask for the retracement, but I just waited for a liquidity sweep and then a retracement of the most recent impulse leg, which we got, and then I then entered. Hopefully that was clear enough. I know it was like going back and forth a little bit all over the place, but yep, this is my trade recap of the day. Here's the trade that I took on the time frame that I took it at, and yeah, that was that. I'll try to make these better in the future, but yeah, good setup today. Patience paid. This is a trade on my funded account, my 50K funded account that I'm doing, and I'm currently in a drawdown for that. I'll be talking more about that as soon as I get the chance to make more videos. But yeah, I'm currently trying to get out of that drawdown, but yeah, peace. I'm a little distracted. It's a lot going on. I don't have much privacy. I'm on the floor right now in my room. There's a lot going on in the living room, but yeah, hopefully I can get back to you guys with some more videos soon, and I hope you enjoyed this recap.